Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today. I'm glad to have you back here on my channel. We will look into software updates today. Furthermore, also looking into updates from GIGA Berlin. I will explain you a few things, clarify some stuff, and let's go into today's update. If you're new to my channel, do consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. So first of all, we had some pictures online of Model 3 here on the left side in gray and blue. It's definitely not a production of Model 3 happening in GIGA Berlin, just to clarify that. But what I suggest what they are doing here is they use Model 3, moving them to delivery centers, maybe in Poland or Czech Republic, and they are actually going there and they are picking up here some Model Y long range and performance so they can sort that all together. So that is maybe the reason why they do that. Nothing else could explain the reason why Model 3s are on the area here in GIGA Berlin. Then we have deliveries in Norway, and it's a good indication. We clearly see some Model Y long range deliveries as well, and many people are very frustrated about the delays, especially in Europe right now and specifically in Germany. Many people have been moved back, and some are saying, well, this is because big brands like Sixt or Hertz are getting their cars and we are not taken care of. And I just want to tell you one thing. It is true that the deliveries slowed down. We normally have 2 days like the weekend where it is slower, but even on Monday, deliveries to customers were not as good as usual. I'm just saying as usual when it comes to the end of the quarter push. So that is something weird happening here. I don't know why this is the case. We have to watch that for the next few days, moving towards the end of the quarter. Furthermore, Tesla has the goal in Germany to produce 80,000 cars and deliver them as well to German customers. Just please note, this includes as well Model 3 and Model Y versions from Shanghai. This is not only GIGA Berlin. Now coming to GIGA Berlin and some clarification here. I do have numbers that I'm not able to share with you. I do know numbers and I can tell you it is not the case that more than half of the production is going to rental companies, and that's the reason why you as a private customers are waiting much longer. It's not even 30%. It's much lower if you take that over a weekly production of close to 2,000 cars. So again, this is not the case. Furthermore, there are no major reasons that I have received, no major updates, any supply chain issues, nothing that is holding the factory right now back in based on my information that I have. So I do believe it's not an issue in the production. There needs to be something again with the different delivery times that are just jumping around like crazy. Then looking at Calvin Young, Reuters is talking about here the complete production capacity expansion. And this capacity expansion has been done already for quite some time. Now Reuters is talking about it. Now they're talking about that it is done. I do think that Tesla just wanted to state we are all ready to go, but we have been producing cars already for quite some time. This might be the update here. Again, 22,000 cars in Shanghai. Then there are small updates when it comes to the software. So first of all, when it comes to music, you see that the button for lowering and increasing the volume, they have changed on the right side. You just see some lines and no minus and plus anymore like on the left side. So that is one of the things that changed. But we also have the Joe mode, and many people might know this mode, and they actually want to do that much more quiet. So it's going to be even more quiet than already right now. This is what Elon Musk said. They're going to work on that and they will do that. So please let me know if you are somebody who is actually using the Joe mode, if you do like the Joe mode, if that's something when you have kids or maybe you use it for other purposes, just let me know. So this might get an update very soon. So that is interesting, but we also have small changes actually in the entire graphic design here. So we have no dots anymore that you have to push, just slide certain things to the left or to the right, the button. So these are small changes that are happening right now. And of course, this is also giving an idea that Tesla is constantly working on updating everything what has to do with the software. Looking into China, and as we talked about production and increased production, there's also a different opinion about what this means for shorter delivery times and what the action of Tesla will be once delivery times come into an area where they are actually where Tesla wants them to have them, and what will be the strategy of Tesla. So for Europe, the standard range Model Y could be coming sooner, as I mentioned before in another video on my channel. And I do expect maybe even the price could decrease, or the Model Y long range price could decrease. But I do expect that only happen for those versions that are actually having a very short delivery time, like the Model Y standard range. So once all the cars are being produced in Germany, like all Model Y versions, the standard range version might come then from China. That is what we have talked about before. As well, Piper Sandler is talking about that. This is something that is going to scare competition. It's going to be something, the margins are so good for Tesla. So investors should be having a look into the future and not expect amazing increases in the margins, more like a bit of a decrease, as Tesla might create more demand by a little bit decreasing the prices. Just talking about the Chinese market and maybe European market, and not the American market yet. So this could be a strategy of Tesla moving forward. Again, you all know this takes quite some time. So it could be something that Tesla is doing in 4 to 5 months and not in 2 or 3 weeks. Then looking into the FSD beta, it is actually expanding to 60,000 new users. So that is a good sign. And as you remember, I was talking about the score that is now available at 80. So if you have a score of 80, a safety score, you can actually now get FSD beta. So that might be already right now the update that we are looking for based on the lower safety score to entry this FSD beta version. So thank you very much for being here today. I really appreciate your time. I'm planning to do a live stream as well today before this video. Maybe you have been with me. Do really give me some feedback here. I would like to do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. German time. Thank you very much. Take care.